Parliament of India formation, functions and constitutional provisions. The Parliament of India is the supreme legislative body formed after India's independence and inaugurated with the adoption of the Constitution on January 26, 1950. Rooted in the traditions of democratic governance, our Parliament is bicameral, comprising the House of the People, or Lok Sabha, and the Council of States, or Rajya Sabha, along with the President, the head of state. The structure of our Parliament reflects the very essence of the federal and democratic spirit. The President represents the apex of the state, the Rajya Sabha gives voice to the states and union territories, and the Lok Sabha, often called the popular chamber, comprises 543 directly elected representatives from all across India. One of the key aspects of parliamentary functioning is the question hour, the first hour of every sitting in the Lok Sabha. During this period, members of Parliament direct questions at ministers and even private members to hold the executive accountable. The presiding officers, the Speaker in the Lok Sabha and the Chairperson in the Rajya Sabha, hold the final authority over the conduct of this question hour, ensuring orderly debate and accountability. In Parliament, questions can be broadly categorized into three types. First, starred questions. These are marked with an asterisk and demand an oral answer from the concerned minister. Second, unstarred questions. Supplementary questions can follow based on the minister's answer. Thirdly, short notice questions. Requiring a written answer, these questions cannot be followed by supplementary questions. These are raised with less than 10 days' notice and are promptly answered orally, ensuring that urgent matters are swiftly addressed. Beyond the formal question hour lies another unique innovation of the Indian Parliament, zero hour. Not mentioned in the parliamentary rules, zero hour commences immediately after the question hour and lasts until the regular business resumes. During this segment, MPs can raise matters of urgent public importance without any prior notice, adding an extra layer of accountability to the legislative process. Article 120 of the Constitution specifies the language to be used in Parliament. Business must be transacted in Hindi or English. However, if a member feels they cannot adequately express themselves in these languages, the Speaker or Chairperson may permit them to address the House in their mother tongue. Article 121 places restrictions on discussions in Parliament concerning judicial conduct. In simple terms, no debate is allowed regarding the conduct of a judge, whether from the Supreme Court or a High Court, during the discharge of their duties, except in cases where a formal motion is presented seeking the judge's removal. Article 122 ensures that the courts do not inquire into the proceedings of Parliament. This provision safeguards the independence of Parliament, ensuring that internal legislative matters remain free from judicial scrutiny. For the proceedings to be valid, a quorum is required in both houses. The quorum is set at 1/10 of the total membership. This means that at least 55 members must be present in the Lok Sabha and 25 in the Rajya Sabha for a sitting to proceed. When a dispute arises as to whether a bill qualifies as a money bill, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha has the final say. While the Rajya Sabha can offer suggestions, it does not possess the power to reject a money bill. Only the Lok Sabha can pass it. Parliament is composed of three parts: the President, the Council of States, Rajya Sabha, and the House of the People, Lok Sabha. Each house must meet at least once every 6 months, underscoring the bicameral nature of our legislature. The President, though the nominal head of the state and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, plays a ceremonial role in Parliament. In contrast, the real legislative power is vested in the two houses, with strict rules governing their membership and conduct. Article 84 of the Constitution details the qualifications required for membership in Parliament. For example, to be a member of the Rajya Sabha, one must be a citizen of India and at least 30 years old. Additionally, Article 80 limits the Rajya Sabha's strength to 250 members, ensuring a balance between representation from the states and nominated experts. According to Article 64, the Vice President serves as the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. ensuring smooth conduct of proceedings, and is prohibited from holding any other lucrative position concurrently. Article 78 mandates that the Prime Minister must keep the President informed of all decisions made by the Council of Ministers regarding union matters and legislative initiatives. This ensures that the executive remains transparent and accountable. Article 85 governs the sessions of Parliament, its prorogation and dissolution. While there isn't a fixed calendar, traditionally there are 3 sessions held annually: the budget session from February to March, the monsoon session from July to September, and the winter session from November to December. Although the Rajya Sabha cannot reject a money bill, it does wield special powers. For instance, it can recommend matters under Article 312, which relates to the creation of All India services. This article empowers Parliament to establish services such as the Indian Administrative Service and the Indian Police Service, ensuring our administrative machinery works in unison with both central and state governments. While we have touched on Articles 120, 121, 122, 84, 80, 80, 64, 78, 85, and 312, you might also come across references to Articles 102 and 108. These articles deal with further specifics of parliamentary procedure and the effects of certain disputes on legislative functioning. For a detailed explanation, it's best to refer directly to the Constitution or trusted resources on parliamentary law. From its historical formation to its intricate procedural details, the Parliament of India stands as a testament to our nation's commitment to democracy, accountability, and federal balance. Its unique practices like the question hour and zero hour, coupled with detailed constitutional provisions, not only guide governance but also embody the spirit of responsible citizenship. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth insights into India's democratic process.